Located on the edge of a forest in Flims, Switzerland, Refuge Lieptgas is more than just a small cabin. It's a contemplative piece of architecture that harmoniously bridges the past with contemporary design. The site was once a shelter for farmers, with a modest wooden structure standing alongside an old barn and a dead tree that now resembles a natural sculpture. This landscape composition creates the feeling of a gateway into the forest, quiet, organic, and full of stories. The deteriorated condition of both old buildings posed a challenge, but also an opportunity. Rather than demolishing and rebuilding in a conventional way, architects Georg Nickisch and Selina Walder took a more poetic approach, allowing the past to remain alive, but in a transformed form. Their decision to preserve the original footprint and shape of the wooden cabin laid the foundation for a new structure that is not only functional but also deeply symbolic. The new building was cast using molds taken from the old wooden construction, filled with dense insulating concrete. The result is a monolithic structure that has literally and metaphorically turned to stone. Its rough surfaces retain the texture of the wood grain, as if the memory of the old timber has been permanently imprinted in concrete. This approach makes the house feel like an ancient artifact, deeply rooted in both its natural surroundings and its history. From a distance, Refuge Lieptgas appears as a solid stone mass emerging from the earth. It doesn't try to stand out or dominate the landscape, but rather blends in and reinforces its natural character. The rough concrete walls will soon be covered with moss, merging with the surrounding shrubs and trees, as if nature is slowly reclaiming it. This is one of the project's greatest strengths, showing how architecture can exist in silence, without imposing itself. Step inside, and you're met with a space that feels warm and reflective. The upper floor serves as the main living area. Here, the archetypal form of the house is strongly felt: a tall gabled roof, a fireplace built into the rear wall, and a large window framing the forest beyond. There's a heated concrete bench, not just a functional element, but a place for quiet contemplation. Above it, a round skylight opens up a direct view to the crown of a towering beech tree. A small dining area and compact kitchen complete the upper space, offering a simple yet immersive living experience in nature. Though dominated by concrete, the interior doesn't feel cold. Instead, it exudes a sense of solidity, calm, and groundedness. The design is minimalist, free of excess ornamentation, allowing the quality of the space and light to speak for themselves. A soft, spiral staircase leads you to the lower floor, a quiet, hidden sleeping space. Here, the atmosphere becomes more introspective and intimate. A large boulder becomes the dramatic focal point of the room, evoking a meditative mood. Natural light enters gently through the gap between the stone and the concrete shell, creating an atmospheric play of light and shadow. Interestingly, the bathtub in this area isn't freestanding, but embedded into a large heated concrete plinth. Positioned near a window, it invites residents to soak while enjoying the peaceful surroundings. There's also a small door offering direct access outside, once again connecting the interior to the landscape and reinforcing the idea that this home isn't a place to shut oneself away, but rather a place to reconnect with nature. Refuge Lieptgas is not merely a place to live, it's a statement about the importance of preserving traces of the past in an honest and powerful new form. With minimal and raw material expression, this house shows that comfort doesn't always come from luxury. By reinterpreting an old wooden cabin into a contemporary concrete retreat, this project inspires us to imagine how a home can become part of both nature and history, without losing its relevance in the present. That was an in-depth look at Refuge Lieptgas, a dwelling that proves simplicity, material honesty, and contextual sensitivity can result in architecture that is both powerful and poetic. If you're feeling inspired or have other design ideas you'd like us to explore, drop them in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss out on more fascinating home design breakdowns, only here on Block 7, where architecture speaks.